Amigos, what's up? Welcome back to our channel, Atrocities Upon Cities, where as always you see a progression of everyday jobs that we do. Today is Money Making Mondays. This job took us about 24 hours total. We were here all last week, but we finished here Sunday afternoon, and you'll be seeing everything we did. So for now, stay up and we'll keep walking around so you can see all the things that we did. Alright fellas, so check it out. There you see not enough rock, and the weeds started coming through right here. The mud started settling on top of the rocks, so all these areas just went bad. We're gonna go ahead and put new paper. We weren't at first, but the owner said that she was okay with this. She would buy more paper, so we went ahead and did it. And here we go. Let's check out how the progression is going, and it's looking great so far. Alright, so there you saw us take about 6 feet, which is the width of the roll of paper that we'd bring, the weed barrier. So we pushed back all the rock, and of course it still has a little dirt. We still clean up as much as we can, get rid of all the paper. You see the weeds were growing on into the cloth, and that's what happens. You can see the top area where the river rock is, the weeds are growing too. We'll probably talk about changing that later. But you can see me here pushing up the paper. All the dust settles, the brick dust, you know, it disintegrates over time. It's not even dirt, it's just the rock. It disintegrates, but that's why we gotta pull up the paper and replace it with brand new paper and just put new rocks on the back in the area. We'll check out the back later. So there you go. We try to save up as much of the rock as we can. This area here was California gold rock, and this area here is crushed red brick. So she's gonna put more crushed red brick here with the new paper. We'll make sure that we just leveled a little around. We pulled everything here and just walked, pushed this rock over here. It has a little more dirt because of all the stuff that grew on top, but we'll clean as much as we can and throw a little layer of new to make it look a little better. Some of the area on the right we threw away, but there you have it. This is the back, you know, same dilemma, just weeds are growing in through it from all the dust settling. It's a top layer of dust, maybe a ½ inch of dust that is settled on top, but underneath all this there's pretty good rock. This area has no rock, and we're gonna switch stuff around from the back to the front. We're gonna switch this California rock to the back, and you can see lots of dried leaves, you know, lots of things here. All the paper started coming up, lots of things settle. So it's not always good when you put rock out here in California. This is the reason most of our houses, you know, we don't even do lawns anymore. We're just pulling weeds and blowing properties. There you go. This is the other side. Walked right through the fence. So that's the way it works, fellas. We're gonna go back to the front, see the progression where we moved all this rock back. We cleaned the areas, and there you have it. You know, we put brand new paper, a little windy so it was flapping, but brand new weed barrier makes it look better, makes everything look clean, and it's gonna be held there for 2-3 years. Just making sure. You see this area here, there's a roll of paper, pretty expensive paper, but you know, if the customer pays for it, we go ahead and ask them if they want to pay for the same quality or the lower quality, and whatever they choose, that's what we bring. So there you see the crushed red brick. We're gonna wash it off a little, and of course when we wash it, it looks nice and fresh, but once it dries, it looks a little faded over the years. Maybe we could dye it later or put a brand new layer over the years and just go from there. Here's the dilemma we had. It was so hard to put this river rock up to the back. I didn't want to do buckets. I don't have a tractor, or I don't even think a tractor fits, but here we go. You know, I made a old school ramp with the rocks and a 2x6 in the middle. I was going up with the little back and forth with the wheelbarrow, the weed barrier in the back. You know, so I'm gonna put all this yellow rock that we're bringing up back up here and put a little small 2 feet layer of DG all the way down. So it's pretty healthy here. We advanced so much, and that's the reason we got things done. Here's a little healthy pile of DG. It was hard, and here's the front. Everything looks brand new. This corner arch, if you guys remember, at the beginning it was red and that was yellow. Now it's the other way around, making more sense. More curb appeal, new paper, brand new. It was not brand new rock, we just washed it down. We just flipped everything around, and we added some more yellow California rock, and that's how it looks, fellas. So that's all we do here. You know, I'll take you to a hyperlapse of where we replaced river rock and added some decomposed granite. Thank you. Amigos, so here you have it. This is where you see the compactor in action. You know, we go by all the way around just like mowing grass. We go on the outside perimeter, trying to squeeze all the DG back in, keeping it as level as we can. And you see the ridges that it creates, so that's why I always tell you in some of my other videos that we do a broom finish or a brush finish like the cement guys. So we keep passing back and forth, we go around, then we go up and down, side to side. We do a little brushing and we compact again. And that's how it's able to look just as perfect as it does at the end. You guys also remember we trimmed the tree, you could tell it looks a little better than what it used to. Cut two of the biggest branches and we go from there. You know, that's all we do. So a simple brush is all it takes, and it makes everything look so much better at the end. You can see the ridges here. You can see me brush them down, and then I quickly go by and go back around those edges, make sure that they disappear. And that's all it takes, you know, very simple stuff, very easy to handle, and the DG is gonna last forever now. So I'd like to thank everyone for watching the video. You know, we appreciate you guys liking, commenting. Please comment, let me know what was your favorite part. Let me know what you think of our old compactor, which we got through a cleanup with one of our very good friends, Stephanie. So thank you again. I can't, you know, explain enough how important it was for us to get this compactor, as we have rented one more than 100 times now. We don't have to rent it, we own it, so we can make us some money this year. Thanks again. Please like, subscribe, and keep following us on Instagram under Atrocities Upon Cities. Tell your friends.